Hey everyone, welcome to another $1,000 strap search. I've got my $1,000 in singles right here, and I'm about to show you what I found. But before I do, let's talk about this week's tip. Don't be afraid to share a little bit of knowledge. Every time I go to the bank, if there's a new teller there who doesn't know who I am, and they see me with all these singles, whether I'm dropping off or picking up, they're always tilting their head a little bit like, what is this guy doing? What am I missing out on? So I will take that opportunity to show that new teller something interesting, something that they didn't know the day before. It's just a matter of sharing a little bit of knowledge, because if you give someone a little bit of knowledge, they're going to remember you. And in this kind of hobby, you want the tellers to remember you. That little bit of knowledge could be something as simple as what a web note is and how to find that, or if there's a note with a star, what that star means. You just do it in a way where you're kind of explaining what you're doing. Yeah, I happen to do that quite often when I see a new teller. I'll say something to the effect of, "Oh yeah, you never know if the money's actually spendable." And they look at you funny, and I said, "Well, yeah, if it's a rare note," and then you show them how to determine if it's a rare note. So yeah, share a little bit of knowledge. That'll make you memorable. And if you do it with a smile on your face, all the better. They will definitely remember you, and who knows what kind of goodies you're going to find. All right, let's get these out of the way, and let's take a look at what I found this week. Starting off with a trinary, zeros, eights, and nines on this one. Zeros, ones, and fours. Ones, twos, and sixes. Yeah, I went away from a binary, but doesn't count. Ones, sixes, and sevens. Then I found quads. Here's quad twos. Quad sevens on this particular one. Quad zeros. You usually want to see the zeros lined up either to start it or at the end. When they're in the middle, not so much. Did find some stars. This one is a relatively low number. You have to remember, if that's an actual number, you're talking 82,025. So that's pretty low. Hopefully it'll be in a short run. We'll figure that out when I do my next star note check. Another star, 2017. This one's in really good shape. This one, not so much. But starting with a couple zeros once again, hoping we can make that into something. Another one. So I got quite a few stars on this pull. That one's a little rough. And this one's older. This is actually, take a peek at that. 1999 star note. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I always save all my 99s and older. Here's the rest of the older notes that I found. But to come up with an older star note, that's something you don't see every day. 99, another 99, kind of rough on that one. Another 99, but it's a J note. They don't make a whole lot of the J notes, so I'm always excited to see those. Another 99. And another. Then they get a little older. This one is 1995, also Kansas City. And 1995, Chicago. So those were my finds this week from my $1,000 in singles. And well, let's take a look at something a little interesting. Since I just did a top 10 list of short run series, I figured I would bring out one of the series that I didn't include in there. It is the complete series of Goldbacks. I've shown the 1, I have shown the 5, I have shown the 10, I have shown the 25. All of these have had their own videos so far. But what hasn't had its own video yet is the 50. I finally got the 50 in. There's the 50. Always interesting trying to film this on camera without getting all kinds of glare. 50 Utah Goldbacks. Now remember, this is not $50. This is 50 Goldbacks. Take a look up close. It does not have a dollar sign anywhere on there. 50 Utah Goldbacks, voluntary local currency. It does have the serial number and stuff right here. Let's see. Privately issued, not U.S. dollar legal tender. U.S. and international patents pending. And the serial number on this one, 055995. So yeah, it's a trinary, of course. The Utah Goldback, you can get a good idea of the imagery on there. Let's see. That's kind of cool. This is 2020. Now, that is interesting because all of these, if I remember right, say 2019. See 2019 here. This one says 2020. I don't know if this is a 2020 issue and there is a 2019 issue. I'm not aware. I just first noticed that that one there does say 2020. Now, each of the Goldbacks does have a figure on there. There are other channels that devote a whole lot of time to every little individual aspect. There's a number of Easter eggs involved in some of these as well. I'm not familiar with all of them, and I just think that it's neat that they exist. Now, for those of you who've never heard of the Goldbacks are essentially a way to spend gold. The price of gold makes it extremely difficult to spend. If you have a 1 ounce gold coin, that doesn't take up a whole lot of room in your pocket. However, a 1 ounce gold coin is going for just under $2,000. So you can't really take a gold coin to the store and buy a soda. No one's going to give you that kind of change. But if you had a currency that was made with gold, you could then have the gold in spendable units, and that's the purpose of the Goldback. See, the Goldbacks are not backed by gold. There is no supply of gold sitting somewhere that these notes represent. Much like our paper money, there is nothing backing this. It's just a piece of paper saying that you have $1 worth of money. Well, the Goldback is slightly different. Like I said, it's not backed by anything. That's because it is something. A Goldback, as you can see here on the bottom, this one, the 50 Goldback, is 1/20th of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold. Now, these are intended for circulation in Utah. I drove through Utah, and not a lot of people knew about them, but they are spendable anywhere that someone will take them. Me personally, I know what they are. I would, if I had a business, I'd be taking them. I wouldn't care if they were Utah. Nevada just put out theirs. So there's Nevada Goldbacks, there's Utah Goldbacks, Colorado's thinking of doing it. To me, that's just the only difference you'd see there is like the difference in dollars. This one's Chicago, here's Kansas City, there's New York. There's still dollars, a dollar's a dollar. So if you show me a $50 Nevada Goldback versus a $50 Utah Goldback, they're still both 1/20th of an ounce of gold. And to me, 1/20th of an ounce of gold, I don't care what shape it's in. But that makes this much more spendable. Like I said, it's so much easier to spend gold when you're talking in units like this. Now, there isn't really anything on the back, so to speak, of it's just the reverse imprint on there. So, seeing something like this, yeah, they're a little bigger too, as you can see. There's the size. And these, since they are containing different amounts of gold, here's the 50 at 1/20th of an ounce. The 25 is half of that, 1/40th of an ounce. The 10 should be 1/200th, or 1/100th of an ounce. The 5 is 1/200th of an ounce. And the 1 is 1/1000th of an ounce. So yeah, that's the complete set of Goldbacks. I finally got them all. Feel like I'm trying to catch Pokemon with these. Gotta get them all. That is the complete set. The 1, the 5, the 10, the 25, the 50. I'm sure they'll be coming out with full 2020 versions. Like I said, the Nevada version is just released. Those are also 2020s. Some people say this isn't a great way to stack gold. It's gold. I can spend it. I can spend it anywhere. That to me is good in and of itself. It's not necessarily designed to be stacked. It's designed to be spent. So, yeah, spendable Goldback units. That's the whole set of them, and that's what I got for you guys this week. All right, if you learned anything new, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I love reading your guys' comments. Please keep it up. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and I'll talk to you next week.